Welcome to Console Room 2024. Unfortunately, our last panel. To help us out with this last panel, please welcome our co-chairs to the stage, Jason Tucker and Amber Radin.
Hello, this one's on. Hi, everyone. Thank you for attending Console Room 2024, our 11th year here at the Hilton MSP Mall of America, something or other. In Bloomington.
Just for those of you who don't know, I mean, you probably all know who we are right now, maybe because we were just announced. But so I'm Amber, I'm co-chair of this con.
And I'm Jason. I am also co-chair.
So, thank you for joining us. I was telling some of the other folks that we've been talking through everything. Thank you. I feel like I blinked and the whole weekend is gone. But I hope you all had a ton of fun. Everyone who's joining online as well.
What if you blinked and you went back to the beginning of the weekend?
So you could experience it all over again?
Exactly.
It'd be kind of awesome. You can catch all the panels that you couldn't quite make it to because there were so many cool things to do.
It'd be like a Doctor Who Groundhog Day crossover.
But in like a good way. I feel like Groundhog Day hits a point where you're like, oh no, I have to do the same. But this would always be fun.
They say we're young and we don't know.
So we do have some last announcements, a couple last things to go over before we bring up our guests one last time onto our main stage and officially close this out. So I'll maybe start with the numbers for this year.
So this has been a great year. We have had combined with in-person and online attendees, close to 500 attendees. Even with our sub-zero temperatures, in person, we've had, I believe, around 450 in-person attendees.
We did have some fun games and things happening over the weekend. One of those was our scavenger hunt. Was there anybody in this room that's participated in the scavenger hunt? Awesome. So we do have a random drawing winner, but I'm going to tell you what the clue was. So it was the Sea Devils used a fez in the Tower of Rassilon. So if you hadn't found it, that was the answer. Everybody who's online, if you didn't find everything online, that was the answer. But you could still try to find them because they're all over the website.
And we had we had tons of submissions, and we randomly selected one, and our winner is Adam Schiller, badge number 322. And we have a little prize bag if you are still with us.
Are you in the room?
Adam Schiller, are you here?
No.
Otherwise, we will try and find your address and
Yep.
get it out to you somehow.
We'll email you if you're tuning in online. We'll email you. Can I bring up Bruce to talk about the voting game that we had out here for those in person?
Thank you. I've had a blast this weekend. For those of you that may have noticed, we had some boxes sitting on a table that you could vote, and here's the results. So congratulations, the TARDIS has landed in present day. The doctor drops you off. Now you've had an opportunity to travel through time and space. You receive an invite to a support group of the doctor's former companions. Do you attend? The first choice was no way. This experience was all mine, and I prefer to keep it to myself. Number 2 was wait, say what? There's other travel with the doctor? This is going to be great. I can't wait to meet them and compare notes. Number 3 was nope, a support group won't be enough. Even though they will never believe me, I'm going to need professional counseling. So here's what the votes were. For number 1, which was no way, I'm not going, 14 people. Number 3, nope, a support group isn't good enough. I'm going to need professional help. 3. So look near, far, who those are. And the overwhelming response was 96 for wait, I want to see other companions. So thanks for participating.
Thanks, Bruce, for setting that up.
All right, and then we have the winners of the costume contest.
Who's announcing that?
Emily and Brooke.
Emily and Brooke. Oh, here they come up from the back.
Okay.
While they're on their way up, I'll let you know that we did have Victorian Lady Doctors here as a featured guest this year. Emily is our Victorian 5, Brooke is our Victorian 9, and we had some others here, and they also were your judges for the costume contest.
First off, I would like to thank everybody who entered. We had a really lovely selection this year. We're going to start with Social Butterfly, and there was a bit of a tie. So we figured out a way to break the tie, but I still wanted to give kind of a mention to the other one. And the Dalek is the honorable mention. So I have a little thing for you. I can give it to you on our way back. So the other Social Butterfly is the Weeping Angel. If you're here, please come grab. Fantastic. Third place is the Dr. Bowie mashup. In second place, we have the Seventh Doctor. We'll get the prize to them. And in first place, the Pink TARDIS. Our Seventh Doctor really loved it. Thank you all.
Thank you.
All right. GPS. So,
Natasha will be talking about GPS
from back there. Okay.
From behind you all.
Yeah, I'm too tired to walk all the way to the stage. Sorry, y'all. I'm Natasha Krentz for Console Room. I'm part of our operations team and a lot of other things. For Geek Partnership Society, I am currently one of the board members and president. And at various conventions, including this one, GPS is very appreciative of being able to do a auction for fundraising to help GPS do the activities that it does. I would like to thank all of the attendees for helping raise over $1,200 to fund GPS.
Awesome. And then we're going to talk a little bit about volunteers because I think we say it all the time, but this con is a fan-run con. We can't do it without all the amazing volunteers that help us out both around the year and here at con. So I'm going to bring out Mark.
Is it Mark and Hugh or just Mark?
Both.
Mark and Hugh.
Good afternoon. All right, so I'm Mark, that's you. We run the volunteers here at Con. And this year we had 9 volunteers running over 60 hours of volunteer hours. So that is awesome for them. And we do have a few thank yous for our volunteers. We'll have them come up after we're done with closing. But I'd like to say thank you to Julia Gherkin, to Maya Hillerud, to Taryn Hillerud, to Andrea Hillerud, Rachel Beisey, Rachel Johnson, Chad Eschweiler, Judy Twisk, and Philip Gherkin.
In ConOps, there's some stuff. We had some lost and found. We have this nice shield that was found in the parking lot. So if someone is missing a grid foam shield, we have it. Forged in foam. We have some stones that someone had bought, that someone left somewhere, I think in the vendor room. But they have,
In a panel room.
in the panel room, some stones that were left in the panel room. Some cards that were found on the steps. So if you gotta tell us. And a green hat. Come. Please come collect your hat. So it'll be in ConOps. Is this your card? Yes. Well, he had two other ones. I figured he was missing some.
Thank you.
So shield, which has been in ConOps since Friday morning, and panel room stones.
And lastly, we do have our volunteer appreciation get-together at 7:30. In Consuete, up on 12.
And along with that, if you want to get a jump on volunteer hours for next year, immediately after closing ceremony, we will be looking for people to help out with teardown in main stage and also with loadout.
The sign-in will be on the stage.
Thank you, guys.
I did want to do a quick call out to our online volunteers. Michael Zecca, Cynthia, and Eleanor have all been very active online, making sure to answer questions, participating in the games. There's been tons of, if anyone in here has also gone on Discord, there's been tons of games and stuff happening there. So it's been a very active Discord space. So I wanted to do a quick shout out to our online team as well.
Thank you to everyone, both in person and online.
All right. I think we can go into guests.
Okay.
Then. Hold on. All right.
No, not yet.
All right, so I can't hold all of these all at once. Can I hand that to you? Thank you. We've had a ton of amazing guests joining us, both in person and online. I'm going to do a quick shout out to all of the comedians that joined us yesterday for Gala Laugh Fray. Thank you. And Dave Wheeler, are you in the room? Dave Wheeler's a comic professional, a toy professional, design professional, does a little bit of everything while also wearing a very cool pink hat. So he's been in Artist Alley over the weekend as well, was one of our attending professionals. And then can I bring up T. Aaron Cisco?
Oh, sorry. There we go. How's that? Good? Hi, everybody. Oh, no, I don't. I'm just tall enough. And besides, like we've all learned this weekend, it's not about how long your scarf is. It's how you wrap it. Yes. For younger audience members, ask your parents what that means on the way home. They'll be more than happy to tell you. In all seriousness, thank you so much. Again, it's always great to come back to Council Room. It's my absolute favorite con out of all the cons that I go to. This is the best of the best of the best because I get to meet incredible guests. I'm not going to spoil any surprises, but there's some more cool. I got to take that. But it's super great to meet you all and to see you all again next year. Yeah? All right. By applauding, that's legally binding. So let's see. Oh, yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you. Going into featured guests, so we were joined earlier today by Jody Hauser, who was calling in from LA. She is a comics writer, comics professional, has worked on a ton of properties, including Doctor Who. I know we talked quite a bit about the 13th Doctor story, so thank you to Jody if you're watching or not. Thank you anyway for joining us virtually, remotely this weekend. I want to do another shout out to the Victorian Lady Doctors who joined us today for a tea time, which was delightful. So I hope you all were able to participate in that. I see some of the dresses are still in the back of main stage if you're here in person, and they are gorgeous. So please take a look at them if you haven't. So thank you. Were there other Victorian Lady Doctors that wanted to pop up here? No? Okay. All right. So then I'm going to bring M2O onto stage.
Hello. Hi, Concert Room 2024. Thank you so much for having us again this year. We had a great time.
It was super fun.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone who joined us for our show yesterday, everyone in person and virtually, and we hope to see you next year.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, and then Christopher Jones. Can I bring you up on stage?
I think he's coming. He's coming. He's.
I don't move that fast. Hello. Look, you all know how this works. The guests come out and they say what a great time they had. It would be shocking if that isn't what the guests said, right? I do a lot of conventions. I've been doing it for a long time. I had an extraordinary time this weekend. Thank you all so much. The panels I did were all well received. The volunteers were amazing to work with. Everybody treated me so well. But the thing that made this such a standout are all the people I got to spend the weekend with. Thank you all so much.
Thank you, Christopher.
All right, and then I'm going to bring up Matt Evercool and Chris Horton.
Hello, Concert Room. Thank you for having us. This has been a fantastic convention. Just getting to chat with all of you and also getting to meet Chris in person for the first time.
Yeah, thank you everyone for welcoming me here to Minnesota. It's just been an amazing weekend. So thank you one and all. And thank you especially to all the organizers. Did such a fantastic job.
I'm glad we were able to give you a real Minnesota winter experience, too. Thank you. Be sure to check out the all-new adventures of the Doctor Who Book Club podcast. Are we? Oh, and now we're going to go into... What? Got it. We're going to bring our guests of honor back up to the stage. Most of them. First off, again, a huge thank you to Sophie Aldred for returning to us for the interview today. And then next, we're going to bring up John Davey.
Thank you very much. Well, first off, I want to thank Sophie Aldred again, because I am too hip to be square. That's a very niche little event that had just happened for a certain few that are in on it. Anyway, sorry, I want to thank Sophie Aldred, first of all, because she very kindly messaged Jason, and she knew that I was staying in the States after I went to Chicago, staying with my friend in Vegas, and she said, "Are you going to console room?" And I was like, "I don't know." So she got on her phone, sent Jason a message, and thank you very much to Jason, Anton, and all the team. This convention's definitely been warmer on the inside. But I do have to say, it was actually fantastic, because I've never experienced weather this cold. Everybody complains about Britain being cold, but it's just damp and just a little bit miserable. But this is proper cold. So I made the most of it and went for a run around the nature reserve. But it's been a fantastic event. All you people here have been absolutely amazing and very welcoming. And hats off to all the stage crew. Did an amazing job of keeping everything running smoothly. I could probably speak forever, but we need some more people out on stage. Thank you very much.
Thank you, John. Did I mention that Sophie is going to join the console room team and arrange all of our guests for now on? Oh, yeah, that's me again. Okay, next we're going to bring up to the stage Lisa Bowerman, Bernice Summerfield herself.
I didn't really know about Console Room at all until my friend Jeff Elston said, "Oh, I think you should be introduced to our friend Jason here." And ever since then, it's been an absolute joy. The organisation, the people that's been involved, the volunteers, everybody. And it's one of the friendliest conventions I've ever been at. And of course, the only reason I am actually here is to go to the Container Store. So, you've got to realise that. But apart from that, it's been an absolute joy, and thank you, Jason, and everybody. It's been wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you. And now, he really needs no introduction, but the Seventh Doctor, Sylvester McCoy.
Hello, thank you very much. It's been great here. It's astonishing, really. It was so bleeping cold outside. There's a bleep on this microphone. But you've made it very warm inside. You're welcome. And also the joy of seeing the love that you have for Doctor Who is wonderful too. I feel embraced by it, and I want to embrace you all for being so welcoming, so lovely, and you've warmed the cockles of my heart. Wherever that is.
Thank you for joining us.
All right. That about wraps us up for this year. So it always feels so sad to say goodbye to everyone, but
I don't want to go.
We do have shirts. If you missed out on the commemorative shirts, those are available online. They're obviously shipping after Con because Con's ending about 30 seconds. But there are shirts available online if you wanted a commemorative shirt. We do have a survey coming probably in a few days. So we always do want feedback. We make updates based on feedback. So that should be in your email very shortly, also for everyone online. The dates next year. It's January 31st through February 2nd. We are coming back for year 12, back in this same space and online.
along with the feedback survey, keep an eye on the website, keep an eye in your email inboxes, because we are also going to be looking for people to help out and join the ConCom for next year and then years beyond. And we would love to have you come and help us join. We have some people who are, after many years of hard work, are going to be leaving positions. I don't know that they're going to be leaving completely. You'll still see them around, but they are going to be leaving positions. And in particular, I want to thank Amber for being here since she's been here every single year. She joined the ConCom in year two. She became co-chair in year
2018. It's been 7 years.
She's been co-chair for 7 years, and she needs a break. So again, thank you so much for all you've done, and she is irreplaceable. But we are going to look for people. I'm going to need 5 people to. There's going to be a whole team of chair people just to replace, just to take over what Amber does. So again, keep an eye out. We'll be putting a call for how you can participate.
Before I close out the stream and play the closing video, once that is done, all ConCom, please make your way to the stage, and all VIPs for our annual photo. And guests.
And also, in addition to thanking Amber, I also want to thank every single member of the ConCom, volunteers, hotel, vendors, artists, everybody who make Console Room 2024 what it is, especially attendees. Thank you, every single person in this building who has been here all weekend and online.
It's not Console Room without all of you, so thank you. All right, we'll see you again next year, January 31st. And that weekend.